From the wonderful world of sports, we bring you Home Run Derby, where each week the leading home run hitters of the major leagues will compete in a home run hitting contest. You'll meet such stars as Duke Snider, Eddie Matthews, Rocky Colavito, Ernie Banks, Mickey Mantle, Henry Aaron, Harmon Killebrew, Willie Mays, and many others.
Well, hi there, everybody. I'm Mark Scott, and today on Home Run Derby, we have two of the outstanding sluggers of the American League. Jackie Jensen, winner of our last contest, against the Cleveland Indians' Rocky Colavito. The boys have just finished their batting practice, so let's meet them, shall we? Come on in, fellas. Jackie, welcome once again.
Mark, nice to see you.
Rocky, good to have you here.
Thanks, Mark. It's nice to be back.
As you know, the winner receives $2,000. The loser, $1,000. As an added bonus, if you should hit 3 home runs in a row, you'll get another $500. The 4th home run in a row, an additional $500. And each successive home run after that is worth an additional $1,000. You'll play 9 innings, you'll get 3 outs per inning. Any ball not hit out of the ballpark for a home run is an out. A swing and a miss, or a called strike by plate umpire Art Passarella also constitutes an out. Now the pitchers are out there to throw the ball over the plate. They're batting practice pitchers, and they'll work every other inning. Now, as the winner of our last contest, Jackie, you'll act as the home team. Rocky, that means you'll bat first. Good luck to both of you.
Thank you. Good luck, Rocky.
Good luck, Jack.
We'll start Home Run Derby in just a moment.
Rocky Colavito was traded to the Detroit Tigers for which major league player? Find out the answer from Cleveland Indians slugger Albert Belle when we return to the Home Run Derby Marathon on Classic Sports Network.
Do your family pictures come out looking like this or like this? Now get the complete picture with the incredible 2-in-1 panoramic camera. It not only takes normal pictures, but when switched to panoramic, it takes wide-angle shots such as group photos, vacation scenes, landscapes, and other fun shots. Make no mistake, this is not a disposable camera, but a real camera with all these extras, plus a panoramic lens that doubles the width or height of any picture. Other panoramic cameras limit you to only wide-angle shots, but not the 2-in-1 panoramic. When you want to take close-up pictures, just switch to normal mode. The 2-in-1 panoramic camera is only $19.95 through this special TV offer. Best of all, it doesn't require special film. It uses 35mm film. And if you call in the next 10 minutes, you can get 100 rolls of 35mm film for free. Hurry, supplies are limited, so call now. To order, have your credit card ready and call 1-800-344-4888 or send check or money order for $19.95 plus $5.95 shipping to the address on your screen.
What's your favorite sports memory? Is it Reggie's 3 homers in Game 6? Or Michael's 6 3-pointers in Game 1? Or maybe it was the time you and your dad had the best seats in the house. We want to hear your favorite sports memory and maybe put it on the air. Classic Sports Network invites you to send us your favorite memory, whether it was a moment seen round the world or one that only you know about. Write it down on a postcard, mail it in, and if we tell your story, you get star billing and a Classic Sports logo t-shirt. Send your favorite memory to Favorite Sports Memories, Classic Sports Network, Murray Hill Station, P.O. Box 1830, New York, New York, 10156. Because if it meant something to you, it means something to us.
Rocky Colavito, then the American League home run champ, was involved in one of baseball's most famous trades when he was sent to Detroit for batting champion Harvey King. King later turned to managing and led the Milwaukee Brewers into the 1982 World Series. Now back to the Home Run Derby Marathon on Classic Sports.
Well, here we go. The top half of the first inning. Rocky Colavito stepping into the batter's box. As an incentive for the pitcher to get the ball over the plate, the pitcher who throws the most home run balls also will receive a bonus. Should be a good contest today, Jackie.
I hope so, Mark. I hope we can keep it close.
Well, you sure did set a record when you hit 14 home runs and beating Ernie Banks.
1 out.
1 away here in the top half of the first. Rocky Colavito lost in 10 innings to Harmon Killebrew's 6-5. High fly ball into straightaway center for an out. In doing it, Rocky got 4 of his home runs in 1 inning.
2 out.
3 of them in a row for a bonus of $500. High fly ball into left field, and that's all for Rocky. Failed to score in the first inning, and the score at the end of a half inning of play, Rocky Colavito nothing, and Jackie Jensen coming up. Rocky, that last pitch looked like the one to hit.
Mark, that was my pitch there, that last one. That was really a nice ball to hit.
Just didn't get a hold of it.
Just got under a little bit, Mark. You know, trying to get underneath that ball, drive it in the air, and just got under just a little bit too much.
Here's Jackie Jensen.
1 out.
Ground ball for an out.
Jack's another one of those big, strong guys, isn't he?
Line drive going way back deep. Going, it is off the wall. It stays in the park and hangs up there in the ivy.
2 away.
You know, Mark, the ball doesn't seem to be carrying real good today. I thought that was a home run.
It looked like it when it left his bat. 2 outs here in the last half of the first. No score. What weight bat are you using?
I'm using the same weight I did before, Mark. It's a 35-inch, 33-ounce.
Line drive to left field, and that's all for Jackie in the first inning. Failed to score. And at the end of 1 complete, it's Jackie Jensen nothing, Rocky Colavito nothing. Jackie, that ball that hung up in the ivy, I thought was going to clear the wall.
Well, I thought maybe it might have a chance, Mark, but it started to dip at the last minute there. And
just not quite enough.
Not enough elevation on it.
Oomph.
Wrong trajectory.
Here's Rocky Colavito. It's a clear, brisk day here today. Nubs that one off the end of the bat to the right side for an out here on Home Run Derby. Line drive down the left field line. Maybe fair, maybe foul. It's a foul ball. Pulled that one just a little bit too much. He was out in front, wasn't he?
That's right. You'll notice that Rocky has a little habit of kind of pointing at the pitcher with the bat. It's sort of a timing motion for him.
Chokes up on the bat about 2 inches from the end. Line drive.
3 out.
And that's all for Colavito in the second inning. Failed to score. And now at the end of an inning and a half of play, it's Rocky Colavito nothing, Jackie Jensen nothing. Rocky, if you had your choice of which American League park you'd like to hit in most regularly, which park would you pick?
I'd have to say Boston, Mark, and that's not because Jackie's here hitting. I just love that background in Boston. It's a big green wall, and it's really nice to hit in.
Here's Jackie Jensen. Last half of the second, no score.
1 out.
Ground ball to the left side for an out. No score here the last half of the second. Quite a contrast to Jensen's last game. It was a slugfest in which he defeated Ernie Banks 14-11. And this probably will develop into the same thing before we're through.
I hope so, Mark.
High fly ball down the left field line. Maybe fair, maybe foul. It's away out there and foul.
2 out.
Man, that was close to the line.
That ball was hit real hard.
Real hard, real high, and about a foot foul. Jensen has already won an award that I believe you'd like to pick up, the league's most valuable player award.
That's the top award I would love to win, Mark.
2 out in the second. Line drive to the left side out of play, and that's all for Jackie in the second inning. And the score at the end of 2 complete, Jackie Jensen nothing, Rocky Colavito nothing. Jackie, I've got a baseball here. Now, they talk about the fat part of the bat. Where do you actually want to hit that ball?
Well, to me, Mark, the fat part of the bat would be approximately about right there.
So actually, you're just touching a little piece of the ball.
That's right. You're hitting a round ball with a round bat, but when this ball hits on the solid part, what we call a solid or fat part, it compresses quite a bit, just like a football does when it's kicked or a golf ball when it's hit. It'll compress nearly half of that, and that gives it its momentum when it jumps off the bat.
But actually, you only have a space from about here to here.
Well, from about right there to there is where you have to hit the ball in order to get the maximum distance.
Here's Rocky Colavito, top half of the third. Ground ball to the left side for an out.
1 away.
Rocky seems to be swinging a bit too hard for a contest of this type, doesn't he?
Well, everyone has their own type of swing. Now, if he tried to change from what he's normally used to,
2 out.
Ground ball, 2 outs.
It might throw all of his timing off, Mark, and so he's trying to keep the same swing that he keeps during the season. And he's hit 42 home runs nearly every year with it. It's pretty good.
They once wanted to make a pitcher out of Rocky.
He could probably be a great pitcher. He has the greatest arm I've ever seen in the major leagues.
High pop-up into short left field, and that's all for Colavito in the third. Failed to score. And now at the end of 2.5 innings of play, it's Rocky Colavito nothing, Jackie Jensen nothing. Rocky, would you describe yourself as a hard swinger?
I think so, Mark. I think I'm a pretty hard swinger.
I mean, you just try and overpower the ball.
Most of the time. There's times when I try to go with the ball, and that's when I'm a better hitter.
Jackie Jensen, the batter, the last half of the third. Pops it up foul.
1 out.
1 out here in the third. High fly ball into shallow left center, 2 away.
2 out.
Shortstop would have had that one.
I believe so, Mark.
Another pop-up out of play, and
3
that's
out.
all for Jackie. Goes down in order here in the third. And the score at the end of 3 complete. Jackie Jensen nothing, Rocky Colavito nothing. We'll be right back to start the top half of the 4th inning.
Stay tuned for more Home Run Derby Marathon on Classic Sports Network.
Hey, football fans, now you can get the ultimate game ball. This one-time only, collectible NFL Quarterback Club football and the new video, QB's Under Fire. It's the NFL Quarterback Club collection, and it's free with your paid subscription to Sports Illustrated. Start out with this officially licensed, individually numbered NFL Quarterback Club football, featuring the official replica autographs of Marino, Aikman, Elway, Kelly, and Favre.
You've got to love that.
Then, in QB's Under Fire, you'll go inside the huddle and feel the intensity of the most pressure-packed position in sports. Call now. Get both free when you order 54 issues of SI for only $1.48 an issue. Save over 55% off the cover price. Use your credit card. There are only 2 ways to get the NFL Quarterback Club collection.
You can take over an NFL team or subscribe to Sports Illustrated. And that's all.
Sports Illustrated. Get into it.
Vince Lombardi was one of the most characterful people ever to walk the face of this earth. If you want to know about Vince Lombardi, the man, not the person written about, ask his players.
Coach Lombardi arrived and said, I have never been a loser, and I have never been associated with a loser. If you don't want to pay the price, if you don't want to make the sacrifice, if you don't want to work and do the things you have to do to win, then get the hell out.
Coach Lombardi was so perfect in every detail that he covered during the week that when the game was played on Sunday, there was really never any doubt in my mind what he wanted done, and that made the job immeasurably easier. I owe, as I've said many times, my football life to Coach Lombardi.
He gave us a goal and gave us a direction of where we wanted to go and made sure we went there.
Let's rejoin host Mark Scott for the Home Run Derby Marathon on Classic Sports Network.
Back to Home Run Derby in the top half of the 4th inning. Jackie, what advice would you have to the youngsters who are watching this telecast who might someday like to enter into professional baseball?
Well, those that are young and starting baseball or are playing semi-pro baseball right now, high school baseball, I feel that they ought to study these hitters that are in this home run derby, because there are a lot of fine hitters here, and try to imitate to a certain extent where they try to do the same swing, and yet their own characteristics will take away from making it identical, and yet they can still imitate and see how it's done, and they have to try and do it that way. And if they can perfect that, I think they have a real head start. Then the rest is just practice.
Practice, practice,
That's
practice.
right.
High pop up to the right side. Line drive to left. It's going to stay in, however.
2 out.
2 away. Just missed on that one.
Yes, just a little bit out in front of that ball. A little bit later, and either got it on the good part of the bat like we were talking about.
High fly ball deep to left. This may go way back, and No, that stays in the
out.
ballpark. I thought it was gone. And that's all for Rocky in the fourth inning. Failed to score. And now, going into the bottom of the fourth inning, it's Jackie Jensen, nothing. Rocky Colavito, nothing. Rocky, we were talking about your good arm and the fact that you used to be a pitcher. What made you change?
Well, I like to play every day, Mark, and that's it. I want to play every single day, and I had a chance to pitch, but I decided I wanted to play the outfield.
Here's Jackie Jensen, the bottom of the fourth. High fly ball deep to left, way back, and goodbye. And that breaks up the scoreless tie. Jackie Jensen picks up a home run here in the last half of the fourth. Jackie out in front, 1-0.
You're going to break the ice. That's the way to do it, isn't it, Mark?
Boy, he hit that one. 1-0, Jackie Jensen leading. High pop-up, and there's one away.
1 out.
Jackie Jensen hit one high and deep over the left field wall here in the fourth inning. Take the lead 1-0. Jackie takes a long stride up there, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. I can tell that especially when I'm hitting.
Line drive to left for an out.
Two away.
Left foot doesn't go as far.
That's right, man. Sometime if I hit the edge of it, my foot goes right down into the hole, after the swing.
High fly ball to left field. I believe that'll stay in. Down the line and in the ballpark.
3 out.
And that's all for Jackie, but he picked up a home run here in the last half of the fourth inning. And the score now at the end of 4 complete. Jackie Jensen 1, Rocky Colavito nothing. Jackie, you opened the gates here with that home run, and I think that Rocky's going to get hot pretty soon.
Well, I think so, too.
I think you're still going to need your 9 or 10 to win this contest.
Well, I'd be satisfied to have 9 and take my chances.
Here's Rocky Colavito, the top half of the fifth. On top of the ball, grounded it foul for an out.
1 out.
In his contest against Harmon Killebrew, Rocky got 4 home runs in the 6th inning, 3 of them in a row.
He's certainly capable. There's no doubt about it. I know he can play on my team if I was a manager.
Anytime.
Anytime. Got a great arm, a good disposition, a fine hitter, and he hits the long ball for you. Can't ask for much more.
That just about covers it.
Yeah.
Line drive to deep left center field, way back, but it stays in.
2 out.
2 outs. In 1959, if Cleveland had won the pennant, I believe that Rocky might have won the award that year over Nellie Fox.
I believe so.
High pop-up out of play, and that's all for Rocky Colavito. Failed to score in the 5th. And the score now at the midway point in our contest is Jackie Jensen 1, Rocky Colavito nothing. Rocky, you're following the same pattern that you did in your contest against Harmon Killebrew.
It sure seems that way, Mark. I remember very well that I didn't hit any till the 6th.
Then you got 4 in that 1 inning.
I hope that follows the same pattern.
3 in a row. Here's Jackie Jensen, the last half of the 5th, leading 1-0. High pop-up. There's 1 away.
1 out.
Now, Jackie in his last contest against Ernie Banks won it 14-11. Another pop-up.
Mark, that's a lot of home runs, and it's a lot of home runs for Banks to lose. Hitting 11 and losing a contest.
It's almost unbelievable, isn't it?
Boy, that's tough.
High fly ball into shallow left field, and that's all for Jackie.
3 out.
And the score now at the end of 5 complete is Jackie Jensen 1, Rocky Colavito nothing. Jackie, that 1 home run looks pretty big right now.
Well, it's getting down there, geez. I'd like to steal it with 1, if that's the case.
I don't think you're going to.
I don't think I am either.
It's 1-0, Jackie Jensen out in front, the top half of the 6th, Rocky Colavito stepping in. Ground ball.
1 away.
I think we're both pressing a little bit and trying to hit the ball too hard. That's why we're popping it up.
A high fly ball into center field, 2 away here in the 6th inning.
2 out.
1-0, Jackie Jensen leading. High pop-up in front of the plate, and that'll be all. Rocky Colavito goes down in the 6th inning, and the score now, going into the bottom half of the 6th, Jackie Jensen 1, Rocky Colavito nothing. Here's Jackie Jensen, last half of the 6th. There she goes, way back, and gone over the left field wall. It's 2-0 now. Line drive to left. He grunted on that one.
Sure did. Jackie does that on a lot of swings. I think a lot of ball players. I think I do it also.
1 out here in the 6th. 2-0, Jensen leading.
It's a sort of release, Mark.
High fly ball into left center field. That'll stay in the park. It's deep, but not deep enough, and they're 2 away.
2 out.
High fly ball deep in the left center field. This could go. It's way back, and goodbye over the left center field wall. 3-0 now, Jensen leading. Hit that one high and deep.
He sure did. That was hit a long way.
There are 2 outs here in the 6th. Fouls it off out of play, and that's all for Jensen here in the 6th inning. But Jackie picks up 2 home runs, and the score now at the end of 6 complete. Jackie Jensen 3, Rocky Colavito nothing. We'll be right back with the top half of the 7th inning.
What are the distances down the left field and right field foul lines at Los Angeles' Wrigley Field, the site of Home Run Derby? Find out when we return to the Home Run Derby Marathon on Classic Sports.
You, being the roller derby department, should be able to tell us about the beauty of the sport.
Well, it's got grace, strength, beauty. It's a precision sport, Al.
Al, for me, it's a game of pure athleticism. Not to mention the great 70s fashion and hair.
No question about it, Al. It's the dedication. Ralphie Valadares, Frankie Macedo, Danny Riley. These guys put in 20, 30 years. It's their lives.
Where would you be without roller derby?
Probably be shooting the duck by myself.
Just a failed individual, Al.
Coming to beach.
Wake up to Roller Superstars, weekends at 8 a.m. Eastern, only on Classic Sports Network.
It's when you shoot your leg out like this, and you just glide.
Shooting the duck on Classic Sports.
What lower round draft pick just might stun the NBA by becoming his team's leading rebounder this year? The Sporting News knows. Do you? What hot goalie will dominate NHL offenses to power his team to a great season? The Sporting News knows. Do you? What surprising rookie sensation could send his team soaring into the Super Bowl? The Sporting News knows, and you can too when you call now to claim your no-cost 4-issue Sporting News mini subscription. Plus, reserve these great sports binoculars free. When it comes to the NFL, NBA, Major League Baseball, and the NHL, nobody keeps you in the know quite like the Sporting News. What GM's blockbuster trades will turn his pretenders into pennant contenders next season? The Sporting News knows, and now you will too. Call now for your no-cost 4-issue Sporting News mini subscription. If you like it, get 24 more issues, 28 in all, for 4 easy payments of just $4.99. Plus, get these great binoculars free with your paid subscription. Call now.
At Los Angeles' Wrigley Field, the site of Home Run Derby, it's 340 feet down the left field foul line and 339 feet down the right field foul line. We now return to the Home Run Derby Marathon on Classic Sports.
Back to Home Run Derby in the top half of the 7th inning. Jackie, you picked up some insurance there in the last half of the 6th.
I got lucky on a couple of them that time.
No, you hit those balls real well. That wasn't luck. When a man hits a home run, it's skill.
Oh, we like to think it is, at least.
Here's Rocky Colavito. Rocky's looking for anything, luck or skill or anything else.
That's right.
Foul ball out of play for an out. Do you have any particular baseball superstitions?
Well, not that I know of, Mark. You know, I know I have them, but I don't know.
You're not conscious of them?
Yeah, there isn't, like, I don't mind stepping on a line or something, or stepping on a bag, but I know I've got as many as anyone else.
Foul ball out of play. He reached for that one, didn't he?
Well, it looked as if he might be trying to hit that ball to right field that time. Maybe he felt he'd take a shot out there. But he's strong enough to hit it over that fence.
There she goes. Man, oh man, that one's tagged. Goodbye. It's 3-1 now. Rocky Colavito found the range. Ground ball to the left side, and Colavito goes down, but he picked up a home run here in the 7th inning. And the score now, going into the bottom half of the 7th inning, Jackie Jensen 3, Rocky Colavito 1. Rocky, getting that first one must have felt good.
Boy, Mark, that one really did feel good. I really got the good wood on that, and I did what our manager always says, Joe Gordon. I wood chopped that one.
Wood chopped it.
1 out.
Ground ball, foul. And there's 1 out here in the 7th inning. Jackie Jensen, the batter, leading 3-1. $2,000 to the winner, $1,000 to the loser. 3 in a row, a bonus of $500. You had that experience.
Oh, and a pleasant one at that.
High fly ball into left field. Too high and not far enough.
2 away.
They're 2 away now in the 7th. Ground ball, and that's all for Jackie in the 7th inning. Failed to score. But at the end of 7 innings of play, it's Jackie Jensen 3, Rocky Colavito 1. Jackie, in your 10-year career in the American League, who's the best hitter whom you've ever seen play?
Well, there's no doubt in my mind, Mark, that Ted Williams is the greatest hitter I've ever seen. And I say that only because I've played with him and I've seen him work every day. He can do more with the ball than any other hitter I've ever seen.
Rocky swings on the first one and grounds it to the left side of the infield for an out. Line drive to left center field. It's an out. Bounces up against the wall. 2 away.
If Rocky all of a sudden could get hot, then it's a little bit too late for me to do anything, see? But at the present time, well,
you're content?
Well, I'm content the way the score reads now. I'll wait until after 9 innings are over to let you know.
High fly ball going way back deep in the left center field. Way back and gone over the left center field wall. Man, he really tagged that one just to the left of the 412-foot mark. That was about 400 feet from the plate, wasn't it, Jackie?
It certainly was.
It's a 3-2 score now. Jackie Jensen leading Rocky Colavito. High fly ball into left field. It's not going to go. It'll be an out, and that's all for Colavito in the 8th inning, but he picked up another home run and now trails by only 1. At the end of 7.5 innings of play, Jackie Jensen 3, Rocky Colavito 2. Rocky, you went the long way for that home run.
Mark, that one really felt good. I think that's one of the best ones I've hit.
It sure traveled a long way on a line at about 400 feet from the plate.
I'd like to have a few of those during the season.
You have your few during the season, 40 or more each year.
Hope we can keep that up for a few years to come.
Here's Jackie Jensen, the last half of the 8th inning, leading by only 1 now, 3-2. High fly ball into left field near the line, way back, but not far enough.
1 out.
And there's 1 away. Got under that one a bit too much.
Just a little too much.
Ground ball for the 2nd out. 3-2, Jackie Jensen out in front. High pop-up off to the right side, and that's all. Jensen goes down in the 8th inning. And the score now at the end of 8 complete, going into the top half of the 9th inning. Jackie Jensen 3, Rocky Colavito 2. Jackie, in a ball game itself, you could change pitchers in case the pitcher gets a little bit too lenient. But here, all you can do is sit and wait, sweat it out.
Well, sometimes you get a little careless, Mark, and you're swinging a bad ball, and there's no chance of hitting that ball for a home run, you know. And that's one thing that you try to tell yourself during the season, is get a strike to hit. And that's a big thing. That's one of Ted's real fundamentals. Hit a good pitch.
Here's Rocky Colavito, top half of the 9th. High fly ball foul down the left field line. That's an out.
1 away.
There's 1 away, 3-2. Jackie Jensen out in front. Coming right down to the end. High fly ball into deep right center field. Away back there, but not far enough.
2 out.
A good try on the catch.
And he went a long way for that ball.
Then missed it.
Reminds me of somebody I know.
There she goes. It's going to be tied if it's fair. It's a
foul.
Foul ball. Just foul by inches. And that's all for Rocky. really tagged it, and that's a sigh of relief out of you, Jackie.
That's baseball, when they just go foul like that, you know.
And the final score was Jackie Jensen 3, Rocky Colavito 2. We'll be back to talk to our ball players and present the checks in just a moment.
Which came first? Los Angeles' Wrigley Field, the site for Home Run Derby, or Chicago's Wrigley Field, home to the Chicago Cubs? Find out the answer from Cleveland Indians slugger Albert Belle when we return to the Home Run Derby Marathon on Classic Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Jerry Coleman, former Yankee, longtime broadcaster. You're watching Classic Sports Network.
Hi, Bob Vila here to show you a unique new Craftsman tool no home should be without. Craftsman Handy-Cut Utility Cutters, the one tool you can count on for all kinds of tough cutting jobs. Craftsman Handy-Cut does the job of utility knives, carpet knives, shears, shop cutters, and more. Look how tough it is to make a good cut through this damaged garden hose with a utility knife. Craftsman Handy-Cut gets it done in one clean cut. It's a terrific small branch and shrub pruner. Shears or shop cutters can't trim vinyl flooring as easily as the Craftsman Handy-Cut. Use the Craftsman Handy-Cut to cut nearly any common household material, including rope, plastic, leather, vinyl, and rubber. Call now, and you can order your Craftsman Handy-Cut for only $19.99. And remember, when you buy from Sears, your satisfaction is guaranteed or your money back.
To order your Craftsman Handy-Cut, get your Sears card or other credit card ready and call 1-800-203-9944. That's 1-800-203-9944. Call right now.
He never chewed tobacco till he was 6. He never had a drink till he was 7. He stole whatever loose change was around the house on his own testimony. And Ruth said once, I was a bad kid. He knew who he was. He knew that he was Babe Ruth. He knew he put the people in the park. He knew that he was the emperor of American baseball.
Bill introduced him to Babe, and do you know what Babe said to the governor of Arkansas? Hello, kid. Glad to meet you. That is his remark. It wasn't glad to know you, governor, or nothing like that. Hello, kid. Glad to know you. Dickie likely fell through a hole. It embarrassed him, see, but that was Babe.
When you figure the things he did, and the way he lived and the way he played, you gotta figure he was more than an animal even. There never was anyone like him. And then, in his old man's voice, Joe Dugan said, he was a god.
Wrigley Field in Los Angeles was the first ballpark with that name. The one in Chicago didn't get its name until a year later. LA's Wrigley was famous in its own right. Besides playing host to Home Run Derby, it was used as the backdrop for the movies It Happens Every Spring and Damn Yankees. You're watching the Home Run Derby Marathon on Classic Sports.
Rocky, you missed tying it up just by a matter of inches.
That's baseball, Mark.
That's right. Here's a check for $1,000. Our congratulations for a thrilling contest.
Thank you, Mark, and good luck to you, Jackie.
Thank you, Rocky.
Well, Jackie, with this check for $2,000, that's a total of $5,500 that you've won so far on Home Run Derby. You've now won 2 in a row, and you have an opportunity to avenge an earlier defeat at the hands of your next opponent, Mickey Mantle.
All I can say is, Mark, is I'm going to have my hands full.
Congratulations and good luck in the future.
Thank you very much.
Join us at home plate for another exciting contest when Jackie Jensen will meet Mickey Mantle on Home Run Derby.
Home Run Derby is produced with multiple cameras, the players' interviews being recorded simultaneously with the contest.